I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack.
American tourists complain about Jamaica Hotel service during hurricane. Locals respond. HP News. Now, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, like, recently, obviously Hurricane Melissa is obviously at Jamaica. For those of you who don't know, I am half Jamaican, half Bayesian. Obviously, I was born over here in the UK, but obviously I have family back in Jamaica, who've obviously been affected by the storm, so it does hurt me dearly. Obviously, Hurricane Melissa was the strongest hurricane we've ever had in Jamaica to ever hit the islands, which is truly sad to hear. It's obviously taken out all the water, taken out all the electricity for 70% of the country. It's obviously left people without homes, mud everywhere, and it's something that will really affect our economy for a very long time. This is obviously something that's new to Jamaica, having hurricanes hit on a regular basis. Even there was another hurricane that hit last year called Hurricane Merle, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, this is obviously something that's not new. But something that has been happening is obviously tourists that were present during Hurricane Melissa obviously have been affected as well, and they've been voicing their complaints about the service that they've been receiving in Jamaica. Some of them, I want to make that point. It's only been some tourists that have been complaining about the service. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this video and give some insight into what I've been seeing. So let's go.
Reporting live from my Beach Club in Atlanta for High Plus News, I'm Janaba. Jamaica has just experienced one of its worst storms and disasters in recent years, leaving major destruction behind after Hurricane Melissa would pass through the Love Island on Tuesday.
By the way, it is the strongest hurricane to ever hit the country. Just so everybody knows.
Tuesday. According to the BBC, at its peak, the hurricane sustained winds of 185 miles per hour, stronger than Hurricane Katrina, which devastated New Orleans in 2005 and killed 1,392 people. For many Jamaicans, this would become a time of survival and preparing for the road ahead to rebuild their country. As you should know, not only Jamaicans are experiencing this unfortunate event, but so are the many tourists who travel to the island for relaxation and good weather. According to reports, nearly 4.1 million tourists travel to the islands every year. According to some of the tourists who would decide to travel to Jamaica during this hurricane season, their time on resorts across the island has become unenjoyable while still having to pay full price for their accommodations. Their now viral complaints would be shared across social media and has caused many reactions online.
So why couldn't we leave when y'all feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price?
May I ask where you're going now?
We're going to get something to eat.
Everything closed across the gas station.
So you actually just heard obviously the Jamaican resident, obviously you're probably a Jamaican worker. He's just said that obviously the whole street is down, so there's nowhere to go in terms of getting supplies or food, which clearly this tourist didn't realize or understand. I don't know how you don't understand that when a literal hurricane has flooded the entire country. So that's ignorance. That's obviously stupidity for not knowing that would happen. Now, one thing I want to make clear, these tourists had a week to figure out and to decide to leave, and they chose to stay, knowing full damn well this was going to be the strongest hurricane to ever hit the country in modern history. But the people that do come, they're obviously going to these resorts. If you don't know, Jamaica has some of the most beautiful resorts ever across the Caribbean islands. And obviously tons and tons of tourists go there every year. Like the guy said, around 1 million tourists go there every single year. However, during hurricane season, there tends to be cheaper prices for going during this time, because obviously this is the most dangerous time to go to Jamaica. Right? And one thing I want to make clear as well, these resorts, it's not nothing new to them to see hurricanes every single year. There's been about 8 hurricanes that have hit, or natural disasters that have hit Jamaica in the last 10 years. So only 2 out of the last 10 years, there hasn't been a hurricane. So this is something new that happens in Jamaica. So these resorts also have an obligation to be prepared to keep up a certain level of quality during any type of storm or any type of hurricane. So on both sides, seeing Jamaicans complain about certain tourists is not a good idea, right? Because these people are bringing money to the country, helping out the economy. So it makes no sense for us to complain about them when they are helping out your economy, right? Now on the American side, or the tourist side, I should say, because it's not just American tourists that go to Jamaica. And it's not just Americans that go to Jamaica, obviously. British people go. Other Caribbeans go. There was even a lady that was being blown up on TikTok for complaining, and she was from, pretty sure it was Bermuda, and she's complaining, and people think she's American, which that's crazy. It's probably because she doesn't really have an accent too tough. So I say this to say, the people on both sides shouldn't be complaining to each other. The people that are there during this time period, you did have time to leave, and so it makes no sense why you should be complaining for the service that you're getting. The fact that people are even going out of their way to help you instead of helping their own families, you should be very lucky. You should be very thankful, I should say. So, but on the Jamaican side, I just hate to see it because I love both. I love seeing Americans all over the place. Black American culture is amazing, you know, one of the most influential cultures across the world, right? So, and same with Jamaica, one of the most influential countries in the entire world in terms of culture, the impact it has. And this just has a bad look for us, I'd say, you know. But yeah, let's continue the video so you can see some of the viewpoints of some of the tourists and some of the Jamaican public.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all knew this storm was coming. So you gonna give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries? That's so disrespectful.
This is the emergency food for us for 4 days. This is really unimaginable experience. Makes me never want a Trina.
This must be breakfast. This is crazy.
Now, to be fair, there is a level of quality that is still there. The fact you're even getting any food at all during a time period when, one, Jamaica is still a developing country, so it's not as developed as America, nowhere near. So the fact that they even had any rations at all, the fact that there's even food being cooked during the time period, should be extremely lucky to even be alive, first of all. Second of all, the fact that you even got food. So, I just want to say that.
We got our pillows and blankets. We knocking on all the doors. On our way to the shelter.
Look how many people stayed, man. The fact the fact that people even have, these tourists even have a place to sleep compared to the Jamaicans. Jamaicans they don't have their homes anymore. Have you seen it? Their houses are flooded with mud everywhere, ruins. It will take literal years to clean up the damage that's happened, right? I think I saw a stat was like the last hurricane that hit America. I don't remember what city it was or what state, but on an estimate says it will take 5 to 7 years for America to be able to recover from that in terms of that state. Now, that's America. Imagine in Jamaica. They're still a developing country. They get hurricanes every single year. So in order for them to recover from this, it might take even double that, or maybe even triple.
So if y'all have a second floor, why can't we go to the second floor?
Because it's full of all places, including the one that's underground.
So if it was to flood in here, what do we do?
There's no if there. It's not going to be flooded.
And then you want to charge $1,100, $1,200 for a one-way ticket to get up out of here, knowing there's a Category 4 hurricane headed our way.
Now, after these,
and madam, you had the choice to choose when you came to the country. You chose to come during hurricane season. You also knew this, and yet you still chose to come, knowing damn well that this could happen. Irresponsible.
complaints would begin to circulate, it appears that people who would view these tours expecting 5-star service during a hurricane would call out the tourists themselves. Several Jamaicans would also share a clear message to the tourists complaining, which is to shut up and stop complaining.
I'm gonna need for the Americans that's in Jamaica right now during Hurricane Melissa to just pipe the fuck down. I've been so damn insensitive. We get it. You booked a vacation to Jamaica. You can't get a refund. Whatever the case may be, you had to still go. Please stop making light of Hurricane Melissa. I'm from the city of the New Orleans who experiences hurricanes quite often. The insensitivity of some of y'all is fucking outrageous and ridiculous. You're gonna come back to the US to your warm, cozy, beautiful house, and some of these people are gonna be without. So please, if you're on vacation and you're stuck on vacation in Jamaica, make the best of whatever you can. Stop making light of the situation, especially because of those locals that's out there serving y'all drinks, serving y'all food, while they have to worry about their families being safe, making sure that they have a home to go to. Come on, y'all.
Oh my gosh, fellow Americans. Can y'all actually turn your brains on for 2.5 seconds? Like, do you actually think that those workers in Jamaica care about giving you good food and good service? Hot towels and fresh sheets? I decided to be nice and take the lady's username and TikTok profile out this post. What do you mean 0 out of 10 service? What do you mean they don't care? Send help. Send help for you? When you're traveling specifically to an island, first thing that you do is research the best times of year to go. This is,
as I was saying, going during the hurricane season is not a good idea because you know that a hurricane could actually hit the country. Obviously, people aren't thinking it's going to happen to them, but it happens, bro. And you should have planned for that. You should have not gone during this time period. I get it. People want to get a cheap holiday and go to Jamaica. I get it. But also, don't complain when something bad happens, which on record does happen a lot in the country every single year. Right? But I want to make sure that everybody knows, it's not majority of tourists. Majority of tourists are actually helping out. I'll put a video on screen so you guys can see. Obviously, people know helping out sweep. You know, the mud around these resorts, helping out people's homes. So that's one thing I would say, like, thank you for that. Those tourists that did help. It's truly beautiful. Truly beautiful, man. Honestly. But yeah, I don't really want to watch too much more of this because it's going to be the same with the back and forth, which is stupid in my opinion. Because people have literally died during the storm, and the fact that people even had the audacity to complain, sickening. But once again, this is only a small, this isn't the majority of people. They aren't complaining. A lot of people are not complaining. They're okay with it. And they aren't, the understanding. People are understanding of what the situation is. So yeah. And one thing, it's not on those Jamaican workers to be able to prepare for something like this. This is on the resorts. Resorts should have been prepared to be able to keep the level of quality that they can give to their customers and their tourists, obviously. So complaining to the Jamaican public is not fair at all, because they earn significantly less than an average worker in the American public. So they have to be able to survive as well. And Americans, or tourists, I should say, I should just say Americans, tourists, complaining is not the way. Complaining is not fair. And it's not the Jamaicans' fault. By the way, I put a link in the description if you guys want to help donate towards Hurricane Melissa's and help donate towards Jamaica. I've already donated a portion of my of the money that I have. But yeah, anybody that can give, it can be truly appreciated. Anything helps. Every little helps, like Tesco likes to say. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, love.